Hello, hello. I am King Beandip. Joined with me today is Game Draco. Oh, no. Game Draco is not joined with me. Oh, there he is. Hey, Draco.
Yeah, this should be an exciting one. This is the first match of the winners semis for lower bracket and also the first winners semis of the tournament.
Uh-huh.
Whoever wins this advances into the winners final, and whoever loses this gets knocked into losers quarters to face, I believe,
Jeez. I should
forgot who's
loser of 7
gonna
to
be
face
knocked into
Ronnie.
it. Face Ronnie. Okay.
Okay, so the loser faces Ronnie and the winner will face the winner of Digital and Paige.
Yeah, and advance to winners final. We're starting on Mouse Star 100, which, if you done a little deeper, it was based on Sonoma Raceway.
Okie doke. I am turning up my volume. Let me know if it's better now. Yeah, so these two players have played each other many times in tournament, and I think Nacho is the favorite here. But these guys have always put on really crazy matches.
Yeah. Should be seeing a lot of slip sliding away on this track since the lowest of the low for this 2420.
Okay, both players say they are ready. So countdown is incoming. And we should be off in a few seconds here. Nacho getting warmed up here in first person view.
Oh, man.
Playing this game in first person view is so hard.
Yes. Though Ben is one of the easier pods to do it with. Way worse with EB Gasgano and Odie, where you're right in the center of the engine.
Uh-huh. I think Neva is probably the best for this.
Yeah, Neva's the best, and also turns into a cockpit view, which is quite fun to do.
Yep.
So we jokingly call it Rat Cam.
It's a new lap.
Alright, is my audio better now? Alright, looks like this is the real thing here.
Yeah.
Get a quick sync in here. Close enough. Bit more volume, alright. Alright, this is one of the shorter tracks in the game, and it is brutally difficult. This hairpin here is notorious. It is very easy to get that slide chest wrong. Or slightly wrong and die.
Yeah. Lightning leading by about half a second. Uh-oh, that was bad. I saw that crash coming. Not a good way to start the first match.
Lightning is doing pretty well, and obviously this track is short enough that Nacho will not catch up if Lightning does not die.
Yeah.
And this is a best of 9, so first to 5 points wins. So we're already off to an exciting match. Oh, yeah. That's what I meant. Last hairpin for Lightning. Will he survive? Oh, he died!
Eyes on the hairpin! Both died in the hairpin!
Nacho also died. Okay, that's over then. Yikes. Let's see here. 228 and 156.
Lightning.
108.
Here we go. Now we're going into the permabands. Doug Derby ban from Nacho. Executioner ban from Lightning. Winter Training ban from Nacho.
Yeah, it's really hard to say who would have won if Nacho didn't die twice. It would have been really close. Still waiting on Lightning's final permaban.
Spice Mine Run permaban from Lightning.
Nacho does like Spice Mine. Alright, Nacho is choosing the track.
Banning Ben.
Okay, that's interesting.
Ando
Okay,
Prime Centrum ban from Lightning.
Yep. Endo Prime Centrum was one of the qualifying tracks. Bumpy's Breakers.
So, Bumpy's Breakers, no Ben.
Yep. No Ben Quadraneros, no forces used, so this is full track. And Bulls is the fastest pod. And Bulls is difficult to use. Well, relatively difficult to use. He's mostly difficult on the shortcut. But there are couple other places on the track that are tricky with Bulls. So we'll see if they both use Bulls. I assume Nacho will. I don't know if Lightning will be comfortable with him.
It doesn't look like it when his previous best full track time was with Bullseye.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Show adjusting his traction.
Okay, it looks like with that traction update, he's going for Bulls.
Yeah. Lightning unsure which traction to go with. Looks like he's going with R300. And using Bulls. This will be interesting. Oh, is Nacho still on 24 FPS? It's a little hard to see that.
He's still on 24.
Yeah. Okay. So Nacho will be nice and greasy.
Or like some super greasy food, because Bulls is one of the greasiest pods in the game.
So compared to Ben, which is what most people are most used to, Bulls is slightly slower and much less maneuverable. which makes him very difficult to work with. Ow! Very nice shortcut from Nacho in warm-up. Countdown is already in. I don't think Lightning has enough time to try the shortcut with Bulls before the race begins.
It's a new lap record.
Looks like he'll just make it. Ooh. Slow, but he
Very
made it.
slowly.
Yep, we'll see what happens during the race.
I have no idea what to expect. I mean, Bowles is so greasy, he can die really quickly, really fast with this on this track.
Yep. So Nacho looks much more comfortable here, but we'll have to see what happens.
Lightning's off. Now Nacho is off. Both look like they're on low frame rates, though Lightning looks like he's at slightly higher frame rate than Nacho.
Yeah. Yeah, Nacho looks much more comfortable. He's taking these turns much tighter. Lightning scraped the wall, but Nacho has eked out a very significant lead just from taking tighter turns.
So by being more aggressive with the boost, Lightning underheated that section. Ooh, and Lightning did not bring an AI to help with the door pattern.
That's a small deal. Ooh,
Okay,
Lightning missed the
Nacho.
recorder. Sorry, Nacho. But he still has
Nacho
a
aborted it
lead.
before it went bad. Okay, this can be really icy with Bowles.
Yeah, Lightning not comfortable on that hairpin. He's really slowing down for it. Neither of them have died though,
It's a new lap
which is
record.
encouraging.
Yeah. Uh-oh! I can
Ooh.
see that crash coming.
That barely puts Lightning ahead though. Yeah, already Nacho has caught up. So it looks like at this pace, Nacho can afford about 1 death per lap. And that does not bode well for Lightning.
Oh, I thought Nacho was going to crash on the top there.
He flew high.
Here we go.
Up too shortcut.
Oh!
We'll see what Lightning does on the hairpin here.
Okay.
Yeah, slow
Big
again.
bonk. Lightning braked hard. Oh, I thought Nacho would die there too.
Yeah, he is pushing. I mean, he died once. I wonder if he feels like he is at risk of losing this race because of it. But it does look like Lightning is getting used to Bulls as the race goes on. He's picking up the pace a little bit.
Oh no!
We'll see if Nacho can recover from that one. Basically, it will come down to the shortcut and the hairpin.
Woo! I thought Nacho was gonna die there. Lightning takes it
slow and
cautiously. Whoa! Taking some V-bonks. Let's see what happens on this
gonna be
hairpin.
tight.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tight. Looks like
Oh,
Lightning's
man.
gonna eke it out.
He might have this one. That is crazy.
Took a very cautious approach. No deaths.
Wow.
Are we gonna see one of are we gonna be seeing Gravine Gateway or Fire Mountain Rally from Nacho with that bullseye ban?
You never know.
Because he's really fond of doing that. Yep, Lightning picking Fire Mountain Rally.
No, he banned Fire Mountain. Yeah, sorry.
Howler Gorge.
Okay.
Looks like Nacho hasn't raced this track with Ben.
In tournament.
In tournament, yeah.
So Howler Gorge is a medium length track. It's my personal favorite track. I loved this track as a kid because of the giant jump. Of course, Andobe Mountain Run also has the same jump, but it has a canyon that's nasty, and I didn't like the canyon.
Yeah. Also, you also know it's the track favorite is one of your favorite racers to play casually in Rats Terrell.
Yeah, Rats Terrell is fun. I love his pod design. Also, Howler Gorge at the beginning of the track here there are like 6 different paths to take near the opening there, and they're similar enough in time that the community meta has changed a few times there. This also has the infamous tent shortcut right here.
Yeah.
That's Terrell is dead to me. Is Nacho still on 24 FPS?
It looks like it. This is not a good traction for this track.
Well, maybe it works for him. I could never find a way to get really low frame rate to work for me on this track. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I was kind of forced to be an N64 runner, which is fixed at 24.
Yeah. Well, the race should start in just a few seconds here. Here we go.
Oh, that
Oh!
did not look good and crashed right off the bat.
Yikes. Lightning looks solid enough here. I don't know if Nacho will be able to recover from that death.
That
Assuming
was a
Lightning
bad
doesn't die.
bonk. Can't really call it because the 10th shortcut is on the final slalom before it. And can
There's
easily
the death.
kill you. Oh, now Nacho's gonna get a really nice boost from that.
Yeah, Lightning is still ahead, though. He is at much better heat.
And doesn't let go of the boost
Oh!
fast enough and crashes.
Not going well for Nacho.
No.
Alright, Tent.
Clean
Oh,
for
that was
Lightning.
tight.
It's a new lap
That was
record.
really tight. Clean for Nacho. Yeah, it really looks like Nacho is going really hard in this match, but being inconsistent. Lightning being a little bit slower but safer.
Yeah.
And that does make a huge difference in tournament, because a death costs usually 4 to 5 seconds. And when you're speedrunning on your own normally, death just means restarting, but in tournament, it often means a loss. Final tent.
It's a new lap
Very
record.
clean.
Clean for both.
Whoa!
Nacho is catching up. Ooh, Lightning lost a boost. Yeah, Lightning struggling with the boost there. Nacho's gained a lot of time right there.
Whoa!
Oh!
That did not look. Oh!
Yikes! Yep, Nacho is super tilted.
Yeah.
That hurts. That's so crazy. I said at the beginning Nacho is favored to win, but it looks like we're going to be 3-0. And on Challenge, 90% of people voted that Nacho would win this match.
Lightning wins again, taking a more cautious approach.
336, 205. Good. Yes, 90% of people on Challenge are wrong. I mean, hopefully they're wrong digital, because Challenge has voted that Paige is more likely to beat you. Nacho taking
Almost
out
Legacy
Lightning.
Band from Lightning.
Yep.
Fire Mountain Rally.
Oh! Okay, Fire Mountain Rally. No Ben. No... Oh shoot, where was it?
No Mars.
No
So
Bullseye and no Mars. Okay.
Back again, huh?
So probably both players will be doing Neva Key.
Wanna meet
Yeah.
NachoBrado?
Probably not the second fastest pod, but much easier than Mahonic or Elan Mac.
yeah.
Yeah, this will be an interesting race.
Yeah. Yeah. And this track is really punishing if you go for real risky strats.
Yep. Yeah, Mikey. No Bullseye, no Mars, no Ben. It's so crazy that Ben is a legitimate ban on Fire Mountain Rally. So Neva Key is okay, the second most agile pod in the game after Bullseye is Slide. But Slide is really slow. Neva Key is much better. And so when Bullseye is banned on either this track or Grabvine Gateway, then Neva Key is usually the go-to. The differences between Neva and Bullseye, Neva turns not quite as hard, but he has a lot more traction. Well, a little more traction, and a lot more acceleration. Neva Key's acceleration, yeah, his acceleration can be problematic in hairpins. You hit the throttle at the wrong time and you just yeet into the wall.
Yeah. A lot of parts you do it with Neva Key on this track.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Neva is quite a bit slower than Bullseye. Not by a huge amount, but it's very noticeable.
And Neva also has the dubious honor of being one of only 3 pods faster than they cool down, even fully upgraded.
Maybe Mikey. I mean, Neva was my favorite pod as a kid. And my brother's favorite pod. My other brother's favorite pod was Bullseye.
But yeah.
Neva is just so weird. You mean, if you had a racing league, and you're like, alright, this is what a pod racer is. You have 2 engines, and you strap them to a cockpit that's tethered behind the engines, and then Neva shows up with this, like, would it even pass regulations? Is this the pod racing equivalent of entering a race with a 6-wheeled Formula 1 car or something? What just happened?
That's ridiculous. Apparently they think that might be one of the reasons behind his suspicious disappearance in the Boonty classic lore of the movie.
Yeah, one of the other racers was just like, nah, he's cheating. Let's off him. Both players looking pretty even, Nacho with a slight lead.
Yeah.
But pretty close coming out of the canyon section.
Yeah.
This was one of the qualifying tracks, so it should be fresh in the memory for both players. Yeah, that's true. Neva Key's acceleration can be so fast that sometimes it's better to downgrade it.
Yeah. Even stock, Neva Key accelerates faster than most pods fully upgraded.
Uh-huh.
It's a.
I did the math on Neva Key's acceleration once, and it came out to something like 50 Gs. Man, an entire lap that you're really close.
Yeah. Really hard to do on a track this long.
Yep.
Off by about 1.5 seconds. Ooh, I saw that crash coming! Ooh. I want to note that this section is also one of the few parts of the game where you have to use the brakes.
Lightning with about a 1.5 lead.
But because of how long this track is, I can't really call it. And there goes, and there Lightning, I think, clipped one of the edges and exploded going in.
Yeah, that was an unlikely death.
And here we go, this is the Quake shortcut. This can be really dicey with Neva Key just because this is where his extreme acceleration can be really dangerous.
Yep.
Oh no! And gets the rotten respawn too!
That's gonna cost Lightning a lot. He'll need 2 deaths from Nacho now in order to equalize. Which can totally happen on this track.
Yeah. Pretty much one of, if not the worst deaths you can possibly take on this track. Probably the second worst death in the track after the double death in the fall section that Nacho's just going over. Oh, and he didn't let go of the boost in time!
Usually when you land there, the fall cuts your boost for you. And so sometimes you get in the habit of relying on that, and then if your boost ever doesn't drop automatically, then you die.
Oof. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. Well, if your boost doesn't drop automatically and you're not ready for it, then you die.
Particularly when you're not, particularly if you're used to doing this track only with bullseye like most players are.
Uh-huh. Lightning still needs another death from Nacho. There is Cheeseland coming up, and who knows what happens in Cheeseland.
Yeah. Narrowly dodges the death.
Yeah, Nacho's still with the 3-second lead. There's only one more place where he can die. There we have
Nacho takes this.
31392.
Need a key band from Lightning. Let's see what Nacho bans. Vito's Wild Ride Band from Nacho.
In order to win the match, I think Nacho's going to have to beat Lightning on 3 of his picks.
Yeah.
That's
And yes.
a little tough.
Inferno skips from Lightning. And this is what Lightning's really good at. He's nasty with the skips. Probably going to see Mars glow. Okay, we see a Jabba sleep in the tournament live chat. I'm guessing Nacho has slept on this.
Kinda what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, this is a crazy skip, but it's so crazy that almost everyone in the tournament, well, no, I shouldn't say that. Many people in the tournament have practiced it pretty hard at some point. So, and this skip is so chaotic that anything can happen here. Let's see here. Nacho's current best time here is 34 seconds. Nope, 27 seconds in tournament. He hasn't submitted that to the leaderboard.
I hope he adjusts his frame rates to 60 because this is where the skip is.
Lightning looking pretty solid. Ooh, that 29-second beats Nacho's fastest time here. Ooh!
And that can happen too.
Nacho didn't get the tilt.
What's going on? Lightning having more time to practice.
Yeah, as Ace points out, this is a really complicated skip. To start out, you have a climb, and you want to get that as quickly as possible. Then you jump over and have to make sure you pass over the lava completely. Then you have to come to a stop at the right point to get the second climb. And if you mess up the second climb, then you hit the top of the ceiling. And then there's the turnaround over the finish line. It's a mess.
Yeah.
And if you mess up any one of those things, it can mean you lose 1 or 2 seconds, it can mean you die, it can mean the whole lap doesn't count and you have to do it again. Is Nacho just, like, giving up on warming up for this?
I think he
That's
has.
what it looks like. That doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
Which is really weird. His best time here is 27 seconds. He should know how to do this.
Probably hasn't
Or
practiced
he should
it lately.
remember how to do it. Alright, this is going to be a really quick race.
Never can be sure with how this one is, and probably isn't. And it probably is pretty pointless to sink. Although we got a good sink. Nacho fails to climb.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, he got it.
He got it. But Lightning
puts
looked
him a
way
few
more
seconds behind.
comfortable. Is Lightning gonna try to go for the one? Nope, he's being safer. Nacho tries going for it, but had to abort. Is okay.
I don't know if that lap counted for Lightning. We'll see if it counts when he crosses the finish line. It did not.
It did not,
No.
and he
He missed
crashes.
the lap. Oh,
Nacho
Nacho
takes
takes
this.
it.
It's a new lap record.
Oh, that's rough.
That was the break serve Nacho needed.
Yikes. 3, 6, 8, 5.
Seems to curse the runner who's more adept at the skip in tournament.
Alright, this is going to be Lightning's pick now.
Bullseye ban from Lightning. Vito's Wild Ride ban from Nacho. Playing Death Row's Revenge.
Okay. In order to win this match, Nacho needs to win 3 of the next 4 tracks.
Which is a really tough order.
Yep.
Only the best parts you'll find here in my shop, huh?
So Death Row's Revenge is a mostly straight track. There aren't any spots on the track that are particularly difficult. And so what really matters here is that neither player takes a death and that they take their turns tight and boost for all it's worth.
Yeah.
So this is just pure speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Death Rows does have a cool ending where you go out of bounds
Yeah.
in order to hold the boost longer.
It looks like both players are using the new texture patch.
New lap record.
Right, so Lightning made a thing to fix some of the broken textures in the game, which I never realized were broken. Digital Unity made a cool shorts video on it if you want to look that up.
Yeah. And for some odd reason, the only textures that are correct without the patch are in the 64 version.
I haven't looked at the Dreamcast version. It's broken there as well.
Yeah, I think it's broken on every version but the 64.
Huh. That does kind of make sense, though. The 64 version is the most distinct of the versions. Landing sideways on big jumps. Usually it's just a preference thing. It doesn't matter too much. It means you land slightly early and can boost sooner, but that often doesn't do anything anyway.
Nacho electing to do a long boost.
Yeah, when you tilt, you reduce the size of your hitbox, and if you're boosting, then there's really no penalty to tilting anyway.
Also how you avoid a lot of deaths with texture kill spots in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it lifts up the pot a little bit. Ooh.
Both of them
Lightning
aborted. Nacho leading by about 2 seconds.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a part where you can die easily on that Nacho fell onto.
Yeah. This was Lightning's pick, but he's not looking particularly comfortable at the moment. He's got about a 2-second lead.
Both choosing to abort. No, that's bad!
Oh! Yikes! That was a bad death. Oh!
And Lightning dies now!
That's not a great death.
We have a race
Alright,
again.
Nacho with a slight lead here. Well, no, it's really even. Lightning has lower heat.
That's what I mean by we now have a race again.
Lightning missed his boost. He won't be able to use all of his heat.
Now we should be having them fly out of bounds going off of this.
It looks like this is Nacho's. Oh, that was really close. Oh, and Lightning missed up the ending.
Tied up 3-3.
Wow, that was close.
Lightning's pick again.
Of course, Lightning's just trying to get us to race 9. That's the whole point behind his loss there.
We have Lightning banning bowls. Oh, we're going to Abyss. Now, this is something that Lightning's really fond of. And, oh, Nacho went, oh, God. This is... So it looks like this might be a weak link for Nacho, and...
Lightning says God can't help you.
Oh, man. And so it looks like Nacho's best time on this track is with Bullseye, and Lightning is with Ben.
Yep.
Not a good sign.
So you guys may remember this track as the evil track towards the end of the game, where if you fall off the upper level, then you lose, basically, is how it works.
Yeah.
And that is often the deciding factor in matches here in tournament.
And because it's so punished, we call it the penalty lap, and it's so punishing that we can't even call races on this track until the final lap.
Yeah.
Lightning going with Ben.
Of course, you can recover if you drop to the lower one. You can climb back up, but it is fairly difficult and inconsistent.
Lightning showing off how you can recover.
Yep. Oh, okay, that was a weird death. Whatever.
And Nacho going with Bullseye. Bullseye is kind of the safe pick for this track. Probably I could say probably my most hated track in the game. I'm pretty sure for a lot of other people growing up with this game, it probably was their most hated track too.
Uh-huh.
First turn that you see at the very start of the lap is the penalty lap portion. And I remember turning timid on that.
Yeah, I remember as a kid just crawling around that corner with fully upgraded Neva key because I didn't know what I was doing. And hoping you don't fall off on the rest of it. It's such a brutal turn. Oh. Yeah. Lightning looking a little unsettled in warm-up. We'll see what
But he's
happens.
still at a massive pod advantage.
Yep. Oh yeah, and once in a while, if you get the climb, you die anyway. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Alright, we should be starting in just a few seconds. We'll see what happens.
Here we go. Nacho going... Both
Nacho's
going
safe.
really slow and cautious.
Yep. Now Ben's boost pushes Lightning into the lead.
Still can't call anything until the final lap.
Yep. Oh!
Lightning
That was a
saved it.
crazy save from Lightning. You mean, sometimes both players will have a clean round and then it actually matters who's faster. But that usually doesn't happen, it seems. Alright, here's lap 2. Lightning staying up on the hairpin, Nacho also. If they stay clean all three laps, Lightning has the advantage because of the pod.
Whoa! I thought Nacho was gonna fall off the track.
Yeah, that was a little sketchy.
Oh, that was sketchy, but he survived.
Alright, one more lap. Lightning going safe. He holds it together. So does Nacho. Okay, barring a death from Lightning, possibly falling on the lower path here. Oh no, this turn coming up right here is also deadly.
Lightning saves it.
Keepers.
Oh
Oh,
no!
Nacho dies! Oh, how did he die there? Is that
It's
a
like he
kill
cut the
shot?
lip of the edge.
I've never seen someone die there.
Match point for Lightning.
Wow. Okay. Sure.
Nacho's final pick. Nacho just saying, chat, most random crash ever.
God abandoned you.
Unban from Nacho.
Alright, Nacho needs to win both of the next two tracks. He'll pick one and Lightning will pick one. If Nacho wins this one.
Saboa's legacy ban. Gravine Gateway, is he gonna force that same thing again?
Maybe.
Yep, he does the same thing again.
Alright.
Forces Gravine Gateway out to Mars Guel and bans Mars and Bullseye.
And also.
Lightning said, you dirty dog.
Alright, so we should see another Neva Key mirror.
And Gravine Gateway is considered probably the hardest track in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the most winding.
Yeah, so Nacho is taking the hardest track in the game and forcing both players to use the less comfortable pod.
This is also the most winding track in the game. There's very few places. There are practically no straights to let out a boost on, so agility matters more than sheer speed here.
Lightning still has 2 forces left? Yeah. And a run back. So basically, if Nacho wins this, Lightning can do whatever he wants.
You come
Yeah.
back, huh? They come.
So I expect Nacho to be much faster and more comfortable here. And if he can avoid dying too many times, then he'll probably take it. But it's rare that a tournament match on this track doesn't involve deaths.
Yeah. You practically die at every part of this track.
Uh-huh. There is no safe place.
Yeah.
Actually, the ending straight going up into the city is fairly safe. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Lightning promptly dying in the swamp. Nacho looking fairly solid all around here. Yikes. According to Brado, Nacho's best time here in tournament is 4:24 with a death, which is really quick. Lightning's best time is 4:48, which is rough. It's like 5 deaths separating those times.
And here we go. Potentially final match. Ooh! Oh, it's even!
Nacho barely ahead, but that doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah. There's Lightning taking another bonk. This track is just so brutal track.
This track is kind of like NASCAR in that you just wait for the crashes.
Yeah. Well, this is
Other than
this
that,
track.
it's not at all like NASCAR.
This is more like a Formula 1 track. Oh no!
Death from Nacho. So, seemingly miraculously, Lightning has the lead, lap 1.
Nacho catching up rapidly, though. Here we go. We're gonna.
It's a new lap record.
Here we go. We're gonna get going, coming up into the Quake shortcut. See what happens here.
Lightning going in
Lightning
fast.
nails it. So does Nacho.
Nice. It looked like Lightning wasn't prepared for Neva's poor braking. Which is really where Neva actually has really good braking, but braking is dependent on acceleration indirectly.
Ooh, that was bad.
Nacho avoiding a death.
But slowed to a dead stop.
Yeah, it can be kind of weird with Neva getting used to how early you have to start braking for things. What's an undead stop?
Here we go. Quick shortcut.
Lightning overshoots, skips the shortcut. Nacho also overshoots.
Now they're about
doubles
even
back.
because of that.
Wow, that was weird. Okay. Yeah, they're neck and neck again. What the heck?
Let's see what happens in the swamp. Oh,
Those Oh!
Lightning not just slows to a dead stop. I think that might have been the deciding factor.
It could be. Wow, this is so close. Lightning just has a couple turns left. Hairpin. Oh, that was
Lightning
close.
takes
He's
it
got
into the winner's
Wow.
final. No,
Keepers. Okay. Lightning takes the match. GG's. Hey Nacho,
Howdy, howdy.
how you doing?
Oh, man. Feeling something.
That was a crazy match.
Oh, absolutely was.
Lightning, congratulations.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Easy, man. Well played.
Oh, I can hardly breathe or pump blood through my veins.
Yeah.
That was intense.
It really was. I don't know what happened on those first few matches. This turning nerves, man. They're a real thing. They can get to you.
And you were like, oh man, like on M100 warm-ups, you're like knocked out what was it, a 146?
Because I did.
No problem. I was like, damn, this is a terrible first pick.
Yeah, and then turning happens, and it's like, oh, here's 2 crashes for you.
As soon as Brado gives you that countdown, your heart just jumps to a whole other level, and you're like, oh no, this is the actual race.
it doubles in heart rate. It just goes.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that was crazy.
On that FMR, I think I died as Neva Key like before the shortcut lap 2, and I tried to get through the shortcut, but then it respawned me on the other side of the shortcut, like before the shortcut. But I was so confused for like a brief second. I was like, wait, do I need to go
What?
through the shortcut right now or not?
Oh, that's weird. What?
But I want to know what happened to you on was it Abyss? You said something?
Yeah, I think I figured out what happened. So so after the second top part that you ride on to take that like mini shortcut.
Yes, that terrible chicane part.
Yeah. So after I came off of that, I held nose up briefly, and I guess I clipped the corner where the elevation changes sharply.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know why it crashed me, but it did.
And then you
Oh,
died on the
man.
back side of that wall.
I guess that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, this game does that sometimes. It's so weird.
Yeah. Say something similar on Death Rows as well. That ramp before the end. I guess I just took it at a weird angle or something because like it just instantly exploded me. I actually jumped out of my seat because of that. Because I was not expecting that. I was like, oh my god, what?
I can't believe I got goof brushed on Inferno skips. That literally has never happened to me before.
So what does that mean? I forget.
In his 2022 run, who was it against? Was it Metallica? I forget. Or no, it was King Bean, wasn't it? It was against King
I don't
Bean.
remember.
Oh, maybe I'm confused. Anyway, he lap 3, the lap didn't count. That's exactly what happened to me.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, that's terrible.
And then you were not prepared for the lap not counting, and you had a really slow third lap.
That was horrible. But I want to know, like, would I have won it without that, or
I think so.
Because
I'm pretty
Nacho
sure.
had a pretty good time there.
Yeah, you were ahead.
Oh
Damn
man, so
it.
it mattered.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember for sure. Draco, do you remember?
No. It was. Yeah, it was so quick it just evaporated before my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Man, I will say that last race when I temp banned Ben, I was actually planning on going to Sebulba's to go Mars.
Really?
But you actually called me out on it, and I was like, oh no.
Well, I knew that Sebulba's was definitely a higher pick rate for you, especially off of Ben. And I didn't feel comfortable at all on Sebulba's, so that's why I guess I kept it up. And then I wasn't especially after the FMR Neva key, I wasn't as scared as like a Grabvine Neva key pick, which I think I was kind of expecting for your last pick. So yeah, that was kind of the logic there.
Gotcha.
But I knew you were like Nacho's a very strategic player, so like I put a lot of extra effort into like the ban phase specifically, like
Nice.
making sure I knew what I was doing there.
That definitely paid off. Absolutely. Though I
Bumpy
wasn't
was
actually
so
planning
great.
on taking you to Executioner at all. So I
Oh,
was
okay.
actually I was actually going to like temp ban that one if it was in play because I don't like the skip there, and I don't know if you know the skip or not. So
I was trying it, but I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, okay. So we're both good.
I forget what the stat was, but I saw you had like, I don't know if it was correct, but I thought I saw you had a 100% win rate on Executioner.
Oh, probably. I don't know.
So that's why I was scared of it.
Gotcha.
Also, I just don't like that track.
Oh, come on. I don't blame you
Bumpy's-
though.
Bumpy's was crazy.
Oh,
As-
don't remind me. Ugh.
Nacho, you died. Yeah, Nacho died twice. Lightning, you didn't die at all, right?
No, I was just
Right.
so liberal with that. Oh, what did I not die?
Because
You
like,
were-
I don't think you died.
I
At
was
the
so
end of-
liberal with that break
Uh-huh.
button.
At the end of lap 1, Nacho had already died, but he was right on your tail again.
Oh my god.
Like, holy
Yeah.
cow, he's making up 5 seconds a lap. But then you picked up the pace lap 2 and 3, and that saved you.
Oh phew.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that
look-
was so tight.
Looking back on it, yeah, I was behind less than a second, but I crashed twice and you didn't.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Wow.
That's another part of my playstyle going into this was I knew that you had a higher average death rate than I did. So my logic was, okay, if I can just play it safe, like literally just don't die,
Yeah.
then I have a good chance at a lot of these courses.
Paid off massively.
But also, yeah, the turning nerves helped me. Actually, yeah, the force I think was just not on your side. in this
It
one.
really wasn't. I think part of it was me not practicing this week. Like the only thing I did was like an hour of MGS PB attempts, and that was it.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
That was like Tuesday or something. So yeah, that didn't help.
Well, Nacho, since you're being kicked into the losers bracket, we can still totally see a rematch between you two.
Oh boy.
Oh. Wait. So if you're there, and you go there, and I go there, oh, I can.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll just
Yep,
have to
you
beat
have-
either Digital or Page.
Yep, and Ronnie.
Yeah, I gotta beat Ronnie still.
Probably Paige. I want to give a big shout out to Goofbrush for believing in me on this one.
Lapis.
And also cursing me with his Inferno gifts.
Now, I assume on Inferno, like the very first jump you do over the gap, you're supposed to left tilt there, aren't you?
Does it? I don't think it matters. What was I doing?
I feel like it's faster if you left tilt.
I think I left tilt, even though I normally right tilt.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it matters though. Ace would know.
Gotcha. My controller setup doesn't allow me to do left tilt that easily.
Uh-huh.
So I was just curious if it put me at a disadvantage.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Had we gone to race 9, what do you think you would have banned for the track?
Like the temp ban?
Yeah.
Or no? Oh yeah, because it would have been my win, right?
Right.
I would have temp banned Betos again.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, why were you banning Betos?
I just don't like that track.
Oh.
I have
No.
terrible success rate with it. That's
Okay.
all. Yeah, well played again. That was really good.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm hoping for a rematch now. I think it could be really close,
I do
Yep.
too, man. We can definitely go game 9 next time.
Yeah.
for sure.
Not
So
just
if you meet again, it'd probably be game 11.
Oh,
Say it
yeah,
again,
game
Jacob?
11. It'd be race 11.
Oh, it
Yep,
would.
best of
Ooh.
11.
Okay, so I have one more best of 9, but you, Lightning, with you going on to winners finals,
Oh, no.
you're into best of 11s already.
Oh, no.
Aw, yeah.
I don't think my heart can take it.
I'm sure you can be fine.
All right, let's see here. Where's the payout? Okay. Nacho, you have earned in the tournament at least $35.
Yes. Let's go.
Lightning, I think you're at least at $52. I think that's how it works.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
almost a AAA game.
Yeah.
This
Or a
is
nice
way
fancy
better
meal
than
at
a
a
AAA
restaurant.
game.
Uh-huh. The winner of the lower bracket takes $83, which is almost the entire prize pool from 2019.
Oh, my God.
Hey,
Yeah.
that just proves how we've stepped up over the years.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
really fun being in this separate lower bracket that pretends that there aren't racers that are like crazy better than us.
True.
Yep. All right. Well, you should probably wrap this up, guys.
All right. Well, GG's.
GG's, well played, man.
That was a
That was
crazy
really
match.
good.
And best of luck versus Ronnie, right?
Yep. I'll get to schedule that
Nice.
soon. And best of luck to either versing either Digital or Page.
Probably Paige.
Why throwing DU under the bus?
It's just because DU is incessant about saying we're going to face, so I have to keep shooting him down.
Ah. Fair enough.
All right. You guys. Good luck.
Good luck,
Thank you.
everyone. Good luck, everyone. May the force be with you.